All right, all right, all right. It says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing today. Share the video, spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. Shout out to my brother N.Y. Willis in the building. Black Superman, Jaden Hudson. My brother Insane, what's happening with it? Growing with Soul. I Am Legend Boxing. Hen Dog. TY Boxing. What's that? Racing. Coach 67 Sports TV. My brother Joe Townsend come through standing tall on LDBC business, you dig? Representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. Make sure y'all get y'all a case or something. J Truth in the building. KD the GOAT. D-Man Jr. up in here. The Nitric Banner. Everybody liars in the building. I was like, what kind of name is that? My brother Stephen L. the Mizak, what's happening with it? TJ Boxing. Mac J, the lovely sister Shaquilla Fields is in the building. Oh, 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. Homie Rod Neal, Dale Reeve, Village Brothers, the lovely sister Cameron Fields in the building. Cowboys with Cam, salute to the sister. We got Joseph Brown, Freeman's March in here. Justin Jacobs, D Fresh, 94. Slip the jab. Star City J, what's happening with it, man? The homie Will Sinclair, Todd French 600, the Brothers UK, Justin Cash, J. Cole in the building, Ratchet since 91. Shout out to my good brother, always coming through blessing me, man. Benjamin, I appreciate you so much, brother. That brother always pull up with the 50 piece for me. I definitely appreciate the support. Shout out to Benjamin. He said salute 78 in the chat. Thank you, fam. Felix Nunez, Winter in the building. It's Principalities up in here. Slim Hussein, Frederick, Savage, the Entertainer. We got Bear in the building. We also got Todd French 600 in the super chat with the 2-piece. Thank you, good family. He says this would explain the rift between him and Derek. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna definitely talk about it. All right. And I'm joined today, y'all. I know I'm late. I was supposed to go live earlier, but I had some errands to run. But I made it today anyway. and I'm here with my lovely sister, the lovely, the beautiful, the sexy, the gorgeous, Destiny Black. How you doing, lovely?
Hey, babe. Hey, chat. Hey, everybody. Shout out to all my fellow ladies.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we got something to talk about today. So EJ, Earl Spence Jr. did he did an interview with Andre Ward, real good interview. Andre Ward been putting out some real good interviews. To be low key, like Ward is he putting out some good interviews. He getting to the bottom of a lot of stuff. Him and Brian Custer actually,
I
but
love Rodney Custard. I love them both.
yeah, both of them is putting out some real good content. And if you took your time to unpack it, you can make 10, 12 videos out of that stuff. But so I'm gonna play some of it. I don't want to play all this stuff. I don't know how the rules work. I'm gonna play some of it and get some reactions. Okay. So let me share my screen real quick, like. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's play this first clip here and see what this is.
Yeah, like 6, 7 weeks. Like I didn't no spawn. Like it was just a lot of stuff that went wrong in that camp.
Going into that camp, you and Derek have any conversation? Like, look, this is how we got to get down for this fight.
Nope.
Come on, EJ.
Nope.
Biggest fight of both of y'all's career.
Man, that camp was booked.
The whole camp?
Yeah, bro. Like I didn't no spawn. Like the guys didn't fit. I ain't had no southpaws in there to spar, none of that. Like it was all out of whack. I was basically living wrong, bro. Even out of camp, you gotta live right. So once you get in camp, everything be cool. Just like now, like I'm cool now because what I'm saying, I've been living right. Like I ain't been drinking none of that. Like still been working out. So once I get in camp, I'm free flowing. I'm free flowing in that camp, bro. Everything was just out of whack. But for me, I knew that this maximum payout, is gonna take care of my family, even if I'm not here, And I didn't know if I was gonna box again.
And you felt like that before the fight?
Yeah, I felt like that before the fight. I'm still gonna fight, It's just it is what it is. Like, and I'm not gonna make no excuses about it. I'm just gonna do what I do, and then whatever criticism come with it, bro. At the end of the day, I'm doing it for a bigger picture. Like, I was hard headed to do stuff my way, so hey, I gotta be hard headed too in this sense to, myself on the altar, man, sacrifice myself.
I feel that, but what I don't feel is going into that camp. Whose job is it to pick the sparring partners and to have that stuff on point?
Derek, you the teacher, right?
So when you're not sparring, what are you saying to him?
I mean, we just work in the midst. It will put on some gloves and have me like blocking shots and but it was none of that.
This is diabolical. I'm gonna keep playing.
I'm getting whooped right now. Nah, man, that's crazy.
Just feeling weak, depleted. Like even if I worked out, like I felt like I wasn't getting stronger. I don't know, bro. I just the whole camp, it was just a whole messed up situation.
Right. So that was tough to listen to as a fan of boxing and as a fan of Errol Spence. Very tough to listen to. But this is stuff we was hearing. I never heard the stuff about Derek James though. At that point, I heard it later. But at that time, I didn't hear Derek James wasn't getting proper sparring partners. I just heard that Errol wasn't looking good in sparring. Like he was like, quite frankly, people were saying that Errol looked like he was drunk, and in sparring. So I'm like, man, I hope no Earl ain't going out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll believe it if somebody say AB. But Earl, I'm like, nah. But I didn't know Earl had a drinking problem to that extent. Where he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was wilding and partying and not really, and he trying to do this and box. I didn't know that at that time, but we definitely heard a lot of rumors. And a lot of Errol Spence fans, we bit our tongue and we didn't say nothing about the rumors we heard because out of love for Errol. You know what I'm saying? We didn't say stuff we had been hearing. But Destiny, what's your thoughts on that?
Can I just be honest?
Yeah. Speak how you speak.
Complete foolery. Complete foolery. Nonsense. I'm not buying it, and I don't give a good goddamn I don't give a damn. He was smoking crack pipes. No, absolutely not. No.
Well, to be fair, you are a Bud. You're a hardcore Bud fan, which I like Bud too. But you know, you was
Yeah,
rooting
I
for.
am a hardcore Bud fan, but the
But
thing
I
is,
don't think you should take. I don't think you should make it seem like. I don't think Earl is trying to take nothing away from Bud Win by saying.
mm, mm, mm. Okay, let me give you a prime example, right? Before Mike fought Lennox Lewis, he was talking reckless. I mean, the way he was talking, you thought he was gonna get in that ring and do the Catman do on his liver or
Yeah,
whatever. He got in that ring and threw five. I think they said was the lowest jabs ever in his boxing history at that point. I think he only threw like five or something crazy. Um, and then he got up talking about it was his back or whatever it was. Um, we knew he was a crackhead at that time. We all knew it, but we all paid for that damn fight. We all wanted to see it, and all of us that was heavy Mike Tyson fans was all very disappointed.
right.
And I didn't see. Well, of course, social media wasn't well, it was, but it wasn't really popping. But even with so though, people wasn't running around saying, "Yeah, now that makes sense. That's why he lost because he was a crack." No, no, absolutely not. Like you once said out your own mouth that you don't. Every fighter goes into the fight with some type of injury. No fighter is 100%. Bud has had injuries too. If what if, I mean 78. So let me give you something. What if Bud would have said, "Yeah, when I went into that fight and fought Spence, I was only like 5% healthy. Imagine if I was a 10%, what I would have done to him. Y'all would have lit his ass up, rightfully so. Because now you're trying to make an excuse that I look really good, but imagine if I was really, all the way there. Y'all would have lit and the same thing
Well,
with Errol.
but this is the thing though, sis. I didn't hear him make excuses. I heard him because he remember Earl could have said this right after the fight. He never said nothing. He didn't do no interviews with nobody. He stayed silent for years. This years later.
No, not years. He
No,
5 to 6 months after he was talking
no,
about he had McRib sandwich. He had
but listen, if that's a reason is not an excuse. He never took away from Bud's greatness of what Bud did. He gave Bud his props, and he didn't have to fight Bud. He went after it because he said, "This is what I got to do for the fans and for Bud and for my legacy." Now, Bud beat him fair and square. So now people are asking, "Okay, why you look like that?" What? So now he explained it to him. He never said at one time. I watched the whole interview twice. I never heard him one time say, "Oh man, if I wasn't doing this and doing that, I could have beat Bud." He didn't say none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you should be angry with him as if he's making an excuse to take away from Bud. He's not. He not one time did I ever hear him say, "I could have beat Bud if I wasn't doing this." He said, "This is what's going on." So you getting insight now. That's all. You just getting insight.
I
That's
mean,
how,
the clock is right. The broken clock is right twice a day. But I'm not. Yeah, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that. My beautiful black brother. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one because that's an excuse to me. Sounds like a whole bunch of excuses. Oh yeah, I had hair on my head. I ate some bad vagina last night. I
okay.
had too many
If,
cups of tea.
let's say you my woman, right? And
Uh-huh.
let's say I'm supposed to come pick you up from work at 2:00, right? I'm supposed to come pick you up from work at 2:00, and I got the car. Now, on my way to pick you up at 1:45, I get pulled over by the police, right? I get
Uh-huh.
pulled over by the cops, and they hold me there. So I call you. Hey, look, the police got me. Whoa, whoa, blah blah blah. All some bullshit, whatever. So I'm out there. So I'm late. I'm 15 minutes late picking you up. That's a reason. That's not an excuse. An excuse would be I felt like I fell asleep. Oh damn.
No,
So now I'm
that's an
finna
excuse. That's an excuse because if your ass wasn't speeding or doing whatever, you wouldn't be pulled over.
No. Come on now. You a black woman. Don't say that.
Mhm.
Don't tell me police won't pull you over for nothing now. Don't do that. No. It's a reason and an excuse is two different things. And I
Mhm.
think this is the thing for real. Bud fans, y'all have to get over, let it go and forgive. Like, yes, people picked Spence to win. We was wrong. And we rock with Bud too. We rock with him. But y'all be so uptight and mad. Oh, y'all, you take it personal that somebody picked Bud to lose. So now it's up every time y'all hear somebody.
I don't take it personally that people pick Bud to lose because people pick fighters for whatever reasons that they pick them to win or lose or draw or whatever the case may be. It's not personal with me because I ain't getting paid no way by nobody. None of these fighters. But it's just that it just comes across as lame to me. It's just lame. If that
Andre Ward been asking this man for an interview. Errol didn't come out. He not running all over every YouTube channel giving interviews saying this excuse. He been asking Andre Ward been asking this man for 2 years for an interview. And he finally sat down and talked about it. And now we saying he making excuses? Nah, I don't believe that.
If he's asking him for an interview, that's fine. Who doesn't want to interview with a popular fighter? You know what I'm saying? Even some fighters who's not that popular yet, or you know what I'm saying, their popularity is on the rise. Who doesn't want to interview? And it's cool to hear, him talk about the fight or whatever. But in my opinion, when you first said no excuses, this, that, and the better man won, just leave it at that. Whether you had McRibs, if you had too much bad vagina, or whatever the case may be, there ain't nobody business but yours. Keep it that way.
But see, that's how I took it though. I took it. See, you taking it differently than me. I took it as Errol saying, "Hey man, I was living wrong. He beat me, fair and square, because I wasn't doing everything I was supposed to do. But that's life. Shout out to Crawford. I didn't hear him making no excuses. To me, I'm listening to a man give his testimony and say, well, all right, this is how I was living. That was the wrong way of living, and this is the cost of living that way. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying?
That's one way of hearing things, but I didn't hear that. I did hear that, but I also heard a lot of in-betweens of that too. We all knew he wasn't living a fighter's lifestyle. We knew that. We knew that before this fight happened. And that was one of my main things. I would go on these channels and I would argue about, the Spence versus Bud. I was like, he doesn't live a fighter's lifestyle. I always said that. So we've been knew that. That's not new. That was one of my other favorites. Downfall, Roy Jones. He wasn't living a fighter's lifestyle either.
Yeah. But see, I never heard Roy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I never heard Roy say, Antonio Tarver ain't better than me. I lost because of this, and that. I never heard Roy do that. I heard Roy tell his reasons and give his explanation for why he fought the way he fought, but I never heard him take away credit for Antonio Tarver. And I never heard EJ to this day take away credit from Bud.
Okay, you don't think that's taking away credit? I guess
I never heard him take away credit from Bud.
Well, if you don't think that's taking away credit, that you're entitled to your opinion and you're right. Because everybody thinks differently. Everybody thinks differently. I happen to fundamentally disagree.
Listen to what he said. Matter of fact, let me see what other clips they got over here. Let me play some other clips. Let me see. Let's see. What's this one here?
So you get in the ring, man, and I think early on he might have buzzed you with a jab or something like that. I didn't have that happen to me. That's a crazy feeling. That jab is strong if it lands in the right spot, especially early.
Yeah.
It's like a right hand or in his case a left hand. But as that fight is unfolding, what's going on in your head? Getting caught with shots, you're trying to get your shots, but you're not really landing. I think you landed a couple of good shots.
Nothing going on in my head. I was fighting, bro.
You ain't thinking dang, it's happening. What I felt is happening. You ain't thinking.
Nah. I don't know. I just don't be having them type thoughts in my head. It's happening. You be having them type thoughts?
I be up most of the time, so
I be going. I'm just going. Shoot, I'm trying to get.
So Errol is basically saying, what I'm hearing him say is, I'm not in the ring thinking and processing information. I'm flying on autopilot. I'm a fighter and I'm doing what I know how to do. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm trying to fight. That was all in my head. I was just trying to fight.
And I guess I'm asking because that had never happened to you before.
Yeah.
So sometimes in them type of moments, maybe your brain will take you a place it ain't never took because this has never happened. Yeah. You're always on top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I was just trying to fight, bro. That's all I was trying to do, just trying to fight. It ain't never occurred to me oh man, you was not this and that. Even when I got off the canvas, it was just you know what I'm saying?
You didn't hesitate, you just
I was just fighting, bro. That's just who I am, bro.
So anything that Crawford had that night that you wasn't expecting?
Man, you would think we would go over him and his southpaw stance, like me blocking the jab. We didn't do none of that in training camp. Like,
that's crazy.
Hey, we didn't do none of that in camp. You think like we'll go over
See, I don't hear he laughing about it because it's years later. I don't hear him taking credit away from Bud. He's saying Bud beat him.
like me keeping my hands right here and catching it and shooting back and all this and that. But it was none of that. Like when he came out,
making me mad, bro.
I was just holding my shit like this, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff that that could have been different or could have been prevented. Even if I wasn't sparring like that, we could have prevented a lot of things that shouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like just simple placement and me catching the jab from his southpaw stance and things like that.
You wasn't telling him like, Derek, we got to work on this.
Nah.
Okay, so he's saying that Derek messed up and he messed up. He's saying that. That's what I'm hearing.
You better than me. I've been talking, bro.
No, I agree with it. I mean, that's not making it true. That's him telling the truth. I mean, that okay, yeah, he's talking about, preparation. Bojack said that it was going to come down to who's better prepared, the preparation. So that's fine. What I'm saying is it was my rib, it was my eyes, it was my kneecap, it was my back, my ankle, my hip. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, no, they asked him. Remember, we already heard this stuff behind the scenes. Earl never acknowledged it until years later because he didn't.
No, he acknowledged it on Instagram and
it was stuff
X
going
and
on.
all that.
It was stuff going on with Earl in that camp, and he didn't say nothing about it. He denied it, and he might say a few things, but it wasn't until today, well, yesterday when he did that interview, where I heard him admit to everything I had been hearing behind the scenes.
Hold on 1 second, 78.
Uh-huh.
The real whatever, the red whoever. How did you come and tell me I'm a dummy to my face, honey? We can discuss who's a dummy, please and thank you.
Okay, man. Relax. The red. Relax up in the chat, man. Y'all gotta stop all that, bro. We having a conversation, man. Shout out to Brown Sugar Tay. I see you, lovely. I see you in the building. Yeah. Relax, man. We having a conversation as adults, man. Cut the dumb stuff out, man. Now, stop making it about men and women and stuff like that. Stop doing that, bro. I don't do the gender war thing. Stop doing that. We having a conversation. We grown. If we want to keep our family and our culture, our people together, then we gotta have conversations and be able to talk to each other without, she's a girl. She a girl, and I'm a man and a man. Just relax, but we're having a conversation, fam. Chill out. All right, so let me finish playing this.
Man, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. But if I get stopped in the 9th round, are you coherent? You know where you at?
Yeah, for sure.
So you was just hurt.
Huh?
You was just
I was just hurt.
But you knew where you was at.
Yeah, for sure. So, I knew where I was at. I even got to the locker room and I told them, like, what y'all looking sad for?
I seen that.
Like, what y'all looking sad for, man? True up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It happens. Like, shit, I done did a lot of people like this.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, if that statement alone tell you he ain't making no excuses. He said he told his own family, "What y'all better cheer up, man. Look, I mean that's part of boxing. I mean, a lot of people look like this."
Let me say this. I don't want people to get it twisted. I like Errol, and a lot of the things that he said in the interview, I was completely fine with. It's just when he starts talking about, well, I didn't spar for 7 weeks or 8 weeks, 20 weeks, his whole life. I just don't like that. Okay, you're talking about how you didn't, your preparation was trash. That's fine. Because Bomac pretty much said that anyways. I think Bud has, hinted at that a few times himself. I mean, it's just sometimes it's just what it is, the preparation. What I'm talking about is the ribs, the eyes. We don't need to hear that. We just don't need to hear that.
Okay, so now let me ask you a question, beautiful. Because like I said, it's a difference between an excuse and a reason. Okay, so now sometimes a reason might sound like an excuse if you don't want to hear the truth. But okay, this is a real story I'm going to give you, right? So now, one of my homegirls, right? I ain't gonna say her name, of course, but she was in a relationship. She went out on one of her friends' birthday parties, one of her coworkers, girls, and she go out to the birthday party, woo. Some ninja who was there slipped something in her drink. All right, this has been proven in court. Absolute facts. This ain't what she's saying. This is facts now. But the dude slipped something in her drink, and she went to the bathroom. Dude followed her in the bathroom. He smashed her. Okay. Now, when she realized, when she come to, her friends find her in the bathroom, and she come to, and they like, what happened? What happened? She's like, I don't know, but I feel funny. I feel like something, you know what I'm saying? I had something happened to me. I can feel it. She go to the hospital. They do a rape kit on her, and they find out, yeah, she got some jizz in her, some semen, right? So that's how they catch the dude and all this type of stuff, right? And they got the security cameras caught him coming into the bathroom behind her and all that, right? And they caught him putting something in her drink, right? Now her dude, he like, no, where the hell you been? No, you coming home this time? No, you smashed somebody. Oh, you let him hit it. Why was you out there in the first place? Woo woo. To me, that's a reason. That's not an excuse. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't call her a cheater. I wouldn't say she was in the wrong. Not if somebody slipped something in her. She giving you her story. That's what happened. She can't change what actually happened because, okay, EJ can't change what happened to him because because he wants to make sure Bud gets credit. Okay, EJ can't change what happened to him. Everybody got a story, right? Everybody who lose a fight have a story. Now we could say I don't want to hear that. I'm not putting that into I'm not taking that into account. We could say all that, but everybody has a story. Somebody had a horrible training camp. Somebody got injured during training camp. Somebody got into it with a girl. Somebody girl and called them in. I know fighters who women have called them in the locker room and said crazy, diabolical stuff to them while they're in the locker room preparing to walk out the ring. You know what I'm saying? Crazy stuff to mess their head up. Now, they never said nothing publicly, but I know behind the scenes. But these are reasons why things happen, right? Now, I believe after watching that fight, I think Terence Crawford is the better fighter. That's what I believe.
And you said that. You said that immediately after the fight.
I think Crawford is a better fighter. But I have to tell you the truth. That didn't look like the real Errol Spence to me. I'm not saying that he could have beat Crawford. I'm saying that didn't look like the real Errol Spence. It looked like something was wrong with him to me.
Okay, fair enough. What was wrong with him was Bud's fist. But carry on.
Wow. Nasty work.
78. We can agree to disagree. I feel like a lot of what he said was, fine. I didn't have a problem with a lot of what he said. Some of the other things, I don't personally care for it. I just think it's in bad taste, in my opinion. Especially when you first said, the better man won. And, even if I had an excuse, I wouldn't give it to you and all those things like that, which is fine. I like that. I can respect that. And I'm sure his camp probably wasn't stellar. I'm pretty sure you've been at certain people's camps. I'm not going to name no names. And you said you've seen them, what I'm saying? You said you've seen certain things that you didn't like, you knew was not going, whatever. But you've never got on your channel and said, well, this is the reason. You know what I mean? It's just certain things. Because if you understand the sport of boxing, every camp has something that's every camp is just gonna have some drama, some trouble somewhere. No matter how great you try to make the camp, it's always gonna be something, like you said, off or whatever. And that's completely fine. And we all know that. If you're a true boxing fan, you know that. And we don't need to hear it because we already know that. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to brother Joseph Brown in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. Says salute 78 and salute to the beautiful queen, the beautiful Black Queen Destiny. Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Joseph. Hello. Thank you.
I see you, Neek. I see you in the hair. I see you, St. Louis mix. Salute to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Y'all, I don't get mad at me because I have a different opinion. And that's what we have these boxing forums for, so we can discuss opinions. And we can, settle things like mature adults. So y'all don't be getting mad at me because I have a different take than 78.
No, I'm not.
Well, I know you're not mad. I'm just saying to people.
Yeah, I ain't tripping on that. But yeah, but I like this interview from EJ. I've been hitting EJ up, trying to get an interview with him for a while about this same topic. But Andre Ward got it, obviously, because he's Andre Ward. And I like the interview because I like getting answers to the questions and the rumors that we have been hearing. And I thought EJ took full responsibility for a lot of stuff he had messed up.
Well, he did it. You know, he didn't that but we've been knew he wasn't living a fighter's lifestyle. I knew for sure. I knew that he was. That's why I was the one who came up with the name Spencerholics, and was the reason behind that. It's because I knew he liked alcohol. But we've been through this. But at the same token, we still wanted to see the fight. Had they fought when Bud first moved up to 147, like Black Fight Fan and you once said, maybe it would have been a different fight. We don't know. It just didn't happen. We could put blame here, there, and everywhere. It doesn't matter why it didn't happen when he first moved up. It just didn't. We got it when they both decided it was time, I guess. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I think Bud just would have beat Errol in any. I don't care what version of Errol we would have got. Bud is just a better, like you said, a better fighter, and he would have beat him.
I believe that. I think that Bud is the better fighter. I do believe that. But EJ is just, he's one of my favorite fighters. I like him more.
But you know what? We all, I'm not gonna lie. You have somebody that's your favorite, and they do something that you may not. I'm not saying he did something that you didn't like, but when they do or say something that you may not really 100% agree with, we try to, find ways to lessen the blow, I guess you can say, because, Beyonce is like my favorite artist, probably ever, next to Prince. May he rest in power. She's done some things behind the scenes that I wasn't exactly enthused with, but then I tried to find reasons why she did it to make it okay for me to accept it or whatever. I'm not saying that's you. I'm not saying anybody else. For me personally.
Who'd you say?
Beyonce.
Okay, Beyonce. Okay.
Yeah, she's my favorite artist ever outside of
Beyonce? I don't know what Beyonce done that could upset you. I don't know what she done.
She done did some things behind the scenes that probably wasn't,
I don't be keeping up too much with that, but yeah, Beyonce, I love Beyonce.
Yeah, that's my babe. Her and Prince, may he rest. He was a little strange himself, but he's Gemini. That's all I'm gonna say. Gemini. Y'all Gemini is kind of odd.
Oh wow! You're gonna put the I word on us. You're gonna put the I word on us. Lord have mercy.
I'm just playing.
But no, it's to me. I enjoyed this interview from Andre Ward. Let me see if there's any more clips here that I want to play. Let me see here. Let's see what clips I got. There was another clip. I had just seen it. What the hell happened to it? Let me see this one.
I need you to answer this, though.
What's up?
In the locker room, bro. People saying EJ looked sleepy. He looked tired. Was it? Because I know this, too. Like, sometimes, bro, sometimes you're dealing with a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Like, you can get that sleepy feeling. Like, I didn't felt that. I'm like, bro, wake up. You got to shake yourself. Like, the pressure's so thick. Sometimes it can make you in that state, and you got to kind of snap out of it. What was going on in the corner pre-fight? I mean, in the locker room before the fight?
I was tired, bro. Like, I didn't really sleep like that because I already knew what.
You felt it.
Yeah, I already knew what. I don't know, like, bro. In my mind, I thought,
what are you doing?
I thought this fight was gonna be competitive, and I could win, but. You know what I'm saying? I've been felt it like probably for like a month and some change, like damn, like, but hey, just saying in my head, like, you know what I'm saying, you doing this for your family, like doing this for your family, but you know what I'm saying, I kinda felt like it could be bad.
I need you to answer this though.
All right, like I said, I don't see him making I didn't hear him taking no credit away from Bud. He's telling you how he was feeling in the build up to the fight. He getting asked these questions, and like the homie in the chat said, we heard this. Somebody on YouTube, a couple of people was making videos talking about they heard Errol had it messed his ribs up in training.
Yeah, I mean, again, we heard
And
all these. We knew all. Well, yeah, we heard some of these
yeah,
things. We also knew that he wasn't living the fighter's lifestyle.
absolutely.
I've always said that I thought Slow James was a terrible trainer, and I used to get picked apart for that. I used to get on some of these panels, and I would, be the only person that stood on my own square with that. Now y'all seeing the aftermath. When I was saying it before, I didn't know S about boxing. Like people always say we don't agree with your opinion. And now y'all seeing the aftermath. I always knew he was a terrible trainer. He was saying things to him in the corner that I was just baffled by, because you were telling him to do stuff that damn well you never trained for. You got to step to the side. Like, bro, what are you talking about right now? Step to the side. Did you train for that? Did you teach? You know what I mean? Like, you never stepped to the side when you was a fighter. Like, what are we talking about?
The thing is this. I was so disappointed to hear that how his training camp went, because I heard it was a bad camp, and I heard EJ didn't look good in sparring. I heard that, but I didn't know how much I should rely on that. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear stuff all the time, but then hearing EJ say that now, saying that Derrick James didn't have no southpaws in camp for him sparring, he didn't spar for 6 weeks, the last 6 weeks or whatever. They was just working the mitts. Like, bro, what is you doing, fam? Like, it's something going on that just, nah, bro, you got to take, this is the biggest fight of both of y'all career. This has to get done right. You know what I'm saying? And then EJ said he pulled up on Derrick James, went to his house to give him his check. So it ain't like he avoided him, not trying to pay him or whatever they got going on. Derrick James ended up wanting a bigger piece of the pie. He wanted a piece of the overall proceeds, and not just the guarantee check. He wanted a piece of the overall everything.
And remember, I told you this. You and I was talking off screen. Mm-hmm. I told you that I thought that he did not deserve whatever he was asking, $2 million. Bruh, your training is good and terrible. It's just good and terrible. You keep telling him to do things that you don't train him to do. He was very Derrick James was a very flat-footed fighter when he was a fighter, and all his fighters fight the same, and they all keep their head on the line. It's just let me not just say he's the worst trainer. Let me but I just think Errol should have brought in other people. Let me just leave it at that. It should have been some other people in his corner as well. Do I think he would still beat Bud? No, I don't think that, but maybe it would have been, like you guys said, a better fight. We can always Monday night quarterback. We would never really know.
Yeah.
I think he should have. Personally.
I think if EJ was at his best, and this is my honest opinion. I think that if EJ was at his best, I think Bud would still beat him. But I think it would have been a way better fight, more competitive.
They possibly could have. Yeah. They possibly could have. Yeah. It's just that but when I used to tell y'all that, not you per se, I'm saying in general, everybody, that, I thought Slow James was good and terrible. Y'all used to pick me apart. Like, I ain't know S about boxing, the gender war BS per usual, everything. And then years later, the truth comes out, and now all of y'all saying, oh yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just admit that sometimes S is effed up. No training camp is, probably 100%. It goes exactly the way some fighters want it to go. But, well, I think Bomac, Bud, all of them, I think they all kind of hinted at that. The training camp for, we were hearing things coming out too for Cinnamon wasn't exactly going great either. I mean, we were hearing things coming out or whatever, and they kind of, hinted at it. We don't never really know, because Bud and his camp keep everything really tight and quiet, but it's just what it is. It's one of those things. So that's not an excuse. Yeah, if his camp was, trash, that's fine, but I'm sure Bud's camp wasn't the best ever. But it's just the fact that we're talking about this rib stuff again and eyes and all this. That's the stuff I don't like. I just think that's just added. I just think that's poor taste, in my opinion.
Well, see, that's the thing, sis. I hear what you're saying, but I think you're looking at it the wrong way, because the way I'm looking at it is he was asked, he's finna fight Tim Tszyu. He asked by his homie Andre Ward to do an interview. Ward asking him about his whole career. He asked him about Sean Porter, motherfucker, all these guys. He asked him about all the fights in his career. And then when he get to Bud, it's to you thinking like, okay, he's taking away from Bud. No, he's not. He's telling you what he was doing.
See, that's the way you see it. You know what I'm saying? That is your interpretation.
Yeah.
Don't interpret it the same way that you do. I just don't interpret it that. It just comes across like an excuse to me. And, I remember when my favorite fighter at that time was Mike. And when he said that he had his back after he told us he was going to F him till he love him and eat his children and all these other strange things that he said. And then he got up and he looked good and terrible in that ring and got up and talking about it was his back. I didn't like that.
That was a different fight. That was a different fight.
That was Lennox Lewis when he got up talking about his back.
No. When he said my back was broken slightly, he had won that fight against Clifford ATN, I think it was.
I thought that was where we had to look at. I think that was Lennox Lewis.
No,
I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
I lost enough money to remember that.
Oh, okay.
I lost so much money on the Lennox Lewis fight.
Oh, okay.
No, it was. I remember that. But Lennox, that's when Mike was in the ring, rubbing tears off, sweat off Lennox's eyes. He's like, Lennox, you think I don't love you? You crazy? I love you, Lennox. You think I don't like you? I love you. All that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think it was after Clifford 18, if I'm not mistaken. He was like, we owe it to each other to fight each other. We're brothers. We're Muslim brothers. And he was like, believe it or not, my back is broken slightly. Yeah, the doctor says my back is broken. I'm like, because he just knocked him out in the first round, talking crazy.
Oh, okay. Because I remember he got up and he said, thanks for the payday. These fights have been so long ago. Shit, my memory is good and terrible. But I still remember, when he was, I remember the back, so you're right, it might have been Little Buddy that he was talking to. But he got Lennox Lewis, that's when he got up and said that, thanks for the payday, right? Spinal, that's what it was, spinal.
Yeah.
That's what he said, spinal.
Shout out to my brother, shout out to the sister, Nick J. She said, if you really watch the interview, he's still holding stuff. Yeah, he said that, though. He said that like, one day he'll do it when he write a book. He'll tell everybody. You can tell he got a lot of stuff to say, but he ain't gonna say it. And I know some stuff. I know some stuff that I would never say because I rock with eBay. But yeah, I'm just not gonna betray nobody. When somebody trusts me enough to tell me something, it's gonna stay with me. I'm not telling nobody on a phone conversation, nothing. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I know some stuff, but I'll take the L. I'm not gonna say nothing until EJ says something. But I definitely know something. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, are they still suing each other? Is that still a thing?
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know what they got going on with him and Derrick James, but I'm talking about like in the build up to the fight. I definitely know some stuff that I heard from people who was down there, and they had told me something. But I just didn't know. I'm like, man, I hope that ain't true. But EJ kind of hinted at it in the interview to let me know it was true. So I said, okay, everything he said was true then. Shout out to Joseph Brown in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, hey, 78, correct me if I'm wrong, but around the same time, didn't Derrick James have Anthony Joshua and Ryan Garcia training with them? Well, I told y'all, listen, I was the first person to come on YouTube and tell y'all, if Derrick James let these losers come into his gym and drip that loser sweat all over his gym, it's gonna. I told y'all this. People got mad at me. People unsubscribed from me. Oh man, now you hating on Derrick James, man. Derrick James from the city. You hating on Derrick, bro? I'm not. I'm telling you. Why would you you got champions in your gym? Why would you allow Ryan Garcia and AJ into your gym? Why? Now you over. Everybody told me, no man, let Derrick get his money. I said, bro, that money, all money ain't good money. It's gonna come with a price. I'm telling you. It's gonna come with a price. Trust me, I know. I stretch my limits and try to get some money over here, money over there, money over everywhere. And sometimes all money ain't good money.
I ain't gonna say it's bad luck, but the fact is that Derrick James has a very big ego, and he didn't like to allow other people in his gym to train his fighters. He wants to do it all. And you've got two fighters, you have three fighters that fight all around the same time. Actually four, because what's his name? Jamel Charlo too. I know he had the black Dominican cat, as a trainer too. But he was still supposed to be the main trainer. And from what I understand, he doesn't like a lot of other people. And I mean, it'll, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I can agree that his training camp probably wasn't stellar at all. But, and that's okay to say, hey, you know, my training camp wasn't that great. Nobody's training camp is, you know, what they want it to be probably.
Yeah, I just didn't see. I didn't see it. I liked the interview. I didn't. It was real vulnerable. Anytime a brother, especially a black man, can sit down and be vulnerable, I think I respect them because it's hard for us to do that. It's hard for us to tell the truth. We gotta keep so much stuff bottled up and not tell nobody. No, because we afraid people gonna laugh at us or call us a lame or clown or whatever. So you don't want to tell nobody what you're going through. So when we find somebody we can actually talk to, when we find a safe place, that shouldn't be frowned on. You gotta let them talk, let them say what you gotta say. And so I appreciate the interview. I thought it was dope. I didn't see him. It'd be different if he had said something like, man, Bud, I would have whooped Bud ass if this didn't happen, if that didn't happen. I never heard him say that. Never. You know what I'm saying? I heard him tell his story. And he never initiated nothing. Andre Ward was digging. Ward was digging for answers. And EJ low-key didn't even want to say nothing. But he like, you know, I'm going to tell this to my boy. I'm going to tell him.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you know, 78. Him and Andre seem to have really great chemistry. I don't know how Bud took the interview. You know, Bud takes a lot of things personal at times, and you know he's kind of petty. But Spence got this fight coming up, and he has to go to Australia. I would love to see him. I know he has Ronnie Shields as his trainer. Ronnie Shields is a great trainer. But I just think Andre Ward's style and Victor, his you know, what's his Andre Ward's trainer name? Hunter.
Oh, you talking about the new trainer?
No, Andre Ward's
Oh,
trainer.
you talking about Virgil Hunter?
Yeah, Virgil Hunter. I think that he should have them in his corner as well as Ronnie Shields. I think his style mimics Andre Ward's and Virgil Hunter's more so than Ronnie Shields' style. With him being as old as he is and already having certain habits he's already developed in the boxing ring, you know, they say old habits die hard.
Right.
And muscle memory is an MF. So I think if I was on his team in his corner, I would definitely bring them in to train him as well. Just me personally. And I wouldn't be a bad idea to get Bud to spar with him, in my opinion.
To spar with EJ, I don't know.
I think it would be great, actually, because Bud ain't. I don't think. Well, Bud was to come back to the ring. I don't think it would be for Errol.
For Tim Zoo?
No, yeah, for Tim. Even if once he beats Tim Zoo, he goes on to dog walk Puss in Boots. It doesn't matter. I just think it's just great for training. No, you don't think so?
For the record, could you tell everybody who is Puss in Boots?
Y'all know who the hell Puss in Boots is.
No, they don't know in the chat.
The dust mite from Philly.
Call that man Puss in Boots. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I just think it would be. To me, I personally think that. I mean, what do you think?
I don't want to see. I would love for Errol and Bud to be friends outside the ring and be kicking it. That'd be dope, super dope.
Yeah.
I don't know that that'd be a good thing for him to spar with Terence Crawford before the Tim Zoo fight because they have different styles. You know what I'm saying? And I think that him sparring Bud for somebody else, like Boots, would be good. But to spar Bud for Tim Zoo, I don't think that's a good one.
I got Fundora.
Fundora?
Over. Oh, I thought he said, Xander. I'm sorry. Xander or Boots. I think Boots is going to beat Xander, personally. I don't think Xander has enough experience, honestly. But we shall see.
You think Boots is going to beat Xander, you say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know about that fight. I don't know.
You feel a split on that?
Yeah, I'm like 55 Boots way, 45 Xander. You know what I'm saying? Xander's size and youth could be a problem, but then Boots has the better skill set for sure. But I don't know. I don't trust Boots yet because I haven't seen Boots do some fugazi stuff. So I don't know how dope he is. He kind of put me in the mind just a little bit. He gave me a little bit of Shakur Stevenson vibes, which means he's a dope fighter, but a little bit of coochie in his breath. A little bit. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have the same ring IQ as Shakur. He has nowhere near the same ring IQ as Shakur. He has the ring IQ of a fruit salad. I've said that. He does not have a ring IQ at all, actually. His IQ is, that of somebody with special needs. That's all I'm going to say.
Right. Y'all hit that like button. We need over 200 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the likes all the way up. All right,
Yeah,
so now I asked you about this earlier, but let me say this though. Matter of fact, I didn't ask you this. Boots versus Kasazu's boy. Who you got winning?
I'll put some boots over that fight.
Excuse me. EJ.
I
Over.
got EJ for sure.
Okay.
I don't give a damn. If you're a black fighter and you're not fighting somebody that's not black, I'm gonna go with the black fighter. Even if I know they're probably gonna lose, I'm still gonna support the black fighter. That's just what it is.
No, I hear that. Yeah, I got Errol beating Tim Tszyu. I think it's gonna be a tough fight. I wish Errol would have taken a tune-up, like just some light work real quick, And I'm glad to hear that what he was saying about Al. Like Al really looked out for Errol, you know what I'm saying? I was glad to hear all those details about how Al was advising him about life after boxing and that kind of stuff, man. That's super dope. That made me feel real good to hear that.
Tiffany, can I just say something? And please don't get mad at me because it was something you told me. You told me, you said that, from some of the people that it's not Al that's doing some of the strange things that's going on with PBC because you said he's sick. Not only you just said he was sick, a lot of people say he's sick.
Right.
So you told me it's not him, some of the things that's going on with PBC now. It's not him running it no more. So I hope you don't get mad at me, y'all. He did tell me this behind. He said, maybe I shouldn't have shared that, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
I said that before. I think I said that on YouTube before. It's not,
okay.
It's not no, it's Al got other people running the PBC right now.
Yeah.
And the thing is that with these other people running the PBC, they don't have the same mentality that he has for fighter safety and longevity for the black fighters and making sure they're good when they retire and stuff like that and encouraging them. These guys are just running a boxing industry. So with Al being sick right now and not being on top of his game and not looking at everything, the people who he left in charge is on some BS. But that's what he chose to leave them people in charge.
Yeah. But who else would he leave in charge though, right? Like who else was there besides? He really was PBC for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he pretty much was PBC. Yeah, was he gonna leave Coonweather in charge? I will hope not.
No. Al wasn't finna. Al was blocking hellified Floyd stuff. Floyd was trying to get a lot of the PBC fighters to sign with him, maybe with a promotion so he can eat too, and all that kind of stuff. But Al wasn't allowing a lot of that to happen because he knew Floyd wasn't doing it right. Like a lot of them guys was getting paid like a monthly. You know what I'm saying? And even EJ said in that interview that even Al was trying to pay him a monthly when he first came out, like $1,500 a month. They give you an apartment, they pay your rent, and then they give you $1,500 a month.
Right, he was trying to set up like a long-term thing, right? I think that's what I wanted to add. Something about because boxing does not have a union. So once they don't fight, they don't make money. He was trying to set up where they can always have an income coming in, right? Is that how that went? Or no, I'm wrong.
Well, what he was doing is he was saying, okay, I'm gonna pay you a monthly, and this is what a lot of these guys do. I'm gonna pay you a monthly. I'm gonna put you in an apartment. I'm gonna take care of your rent and bills, and I'm gonna give you like $1,500, $2,000 a month, whatever the case may be. And then you gonna fight who I tell you to fight when I tell you to fight. But then when you become ranked in the top 15, then you start making a certain amount of money. So now, you're gonna start getting the checks that the boxing is paying you. Now you're gonna start getting those checks. Because before that, all your checks coming to me. See, this is manager skills. This is how I used to do my hoes back in the day. So now I understand this. This is what they're doing. So but it's business. It's fair business though. Because eventually, if you stay loyal to the soil, you're gonna start making money at the end. But in the beginning, if I got to put my investment into you, then I could be taking a loss. So it's a gamble. So I need you. You got to prove yourself is basically what they were trying to do. So that's why Floyd couldn't sign Devin Haney or Shakur or Tiafimo.
I saw something with Shakur. This is a while back. This is before the whole Shakur and Dev thing ever popped off. He said that Floyd tried to offer him a $75,000 sign-on bonus and some other. He said it was really trash, and he said that's why he went with Top Rank, because what Floyd was trying to. I mean, it was next level ridiculous.
Yeah, Top Rank was they had a budget for. They knew how to get niggas. Top Rank would say, "Look, we're gonna give you $250,000. We're gonna give you $200,000. We're
gonna give you $1 million." I think they gave him $1 million sign-on bonus, is what Shakur said.
Right, Top Rank will offer you that, and then it's like all the money in the world for you, and you sign with them, and then they start screwing. Top Rank will give you your money up front, and then screw you on the back end.
Yeah.
PBC screw you on the front end, and you get your money on the back end. So it's a balancing act. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nada86 with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says salute, General, and salute to the mighty LWC. Thank you, good brother. But yeah, Floyd, he could have had Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis.
He could have had it all.
He could have had everybody.
Yeah, Richardson Hitchison too. I mean, Richardson Hitchison get on my last good black nerve, but I mean, he really had a mean ass stable. But hey,
Floyd could have had everybody, but he dropped the ball because his ego and his greed. Floyd don't want nobody outshining him. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dude who I know everybody know a dude like this. He got a bad chick. He a fly cat, right? He got motion, but he get him a baddie. He got bad chick, and then when the girls start getting too much attention when they go out, this nigga gets jealous. How you jealous of your own girl, bro? He jealous of his girl and trying to give her bad advice for makeup, bad advice for clothes, because he want to be the one shining. Why you want to look better than your girl, bro? This is diabolical. But that's how niggas is, though.
Yeah, because especially if they're a Gemini, you know.
Oh, well, don't be doing that. Don't be trying. No, don't you do that. Hell no. Hell no. Don't try to put that on Gemini. Be in boxing news.
You know I like to pick with you.
Be in boxing news. Salute with the 2-piece. He says, salute 78. I'm still rocking with EJ, Wilder, and Devin. Me too, brother. We all rocking. Let me see here. Africa is home in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says EJ said Al told him not to sign with Floyd. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, Al told him, like, man. He said Al told him, like, man. Because he know. Because Al messed with EJ. But so he didn't want EJ getting messing around with Floyd. And that's why when Tank started complaining about his money, and Tank started saying, like, you know, he don't want to be with Floyd, Al just let him sign directly with the PBC, and he left his Mayweather promotions contract. You know what I mean?
Hey, somebody said, OG, can you get that raccoon off the screen? His big ass eyes bothering me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Taco Hat was on here. My bad. Let me get dude out here.
Is that Southwestern? That is hilarious. And thank you, Nick J. Nick J said that EJ won the counter suit. Thank you, Nick J, for that lady with your fine ass.
She said what she said? Let me see.
Nick, this is a while back up. She said that EJ won the counter suit. So they're not suing each other no more.
Okay. Yeah, later from Taco Hat, man. Can't stand that dude there, man. This dude it's 20,000. I ain't gonna hate on him because it's a girl. I don't want to hate on him while it's a girl around because I don't want to look like I'm.
You ain't hating on him because I can't stand that.
I'm just saying, if I by myself,
he is a cancer to the black community, is what he is.
Yeah, it is what it is with him. But anyway, well, I enjoyed the interview with Andre Ward and EJ. I thought it was dope. I appreciate Andre Ward's content and contribution to the boxing game. Along with Brian Custer, I think both of them are doing some phenomenal interviews.
I agree with you. You know why they're doing phenomenal interviews? Because they light skin.
Oh, wow. Not Brian Custer ain't light skin.
Let me stop. Y'all, I'm joking. Please don't nobody come for me. I'm literally joking. No,
Mhm.
but they are great interviewers, and they have been doing some great. But you've done a lot of great interviews yourself.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah,
have.
I
You have
appreciate it.
definitely communicated greatly to the boxing community. Me and my mother was just talking about you earlier. I was telling her, I was like, she said, you're like the only channel she still watches now.
Your mom's?
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing, mother? Hey, salute to moms watching me. I feel blessed now. I feel special. You know what I mean?
She said, you're
Moms,
like the only one. She said she cannot stand, well, I'm not going to name no names, but
yeah,
anyway,
don't name no
yeah.
name.
But
Hey,
yeah,
shout out to my brother, the village brother, in the cash app. Appreciate the love. He says, what do you say? The only thing I wish mentioned was Blu-ray. Well, I don't want to talk about it.
let
Blu-ray,
Blu-ray tell his own story.
no, Blu-ray is my brother. I don't want to talk about it because
Hey, Mahari.
Blu-ray. What's up, young Abel? Blu-ray, um, in my opinion, Earl should have. I don't know what happened between him and Blu-ray. I'm not going to speak on it, right? So
Right.
for the public, I don't know what happened. However, EJ should have went back to Blu-ray. When I heard EJ say in that interview, he felt weak, no matter how much weightlifting or working out he did, he just felt weaker. I'm like, bro, why the hell wouldn't you call Blu-ray? That don't make sense, bro. The dude, you was 11-0 with 11 knockouts with Blu-ray. Then all of a sudden, you leave because y'all have your issue, whatever, that I won't speak on. That's up to them to speak on. That's their business. But then, I don't understand that, bro. Why would you do that? It's no way my ego. I'm just saying, I can't do that. If I got a recipe that work, I'm trying to rock with my recipe. I'm going right back to it. Like,
Right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
exactly. Come on. Like I had to tell my daughter, she was making some macaroni and cheese.
Here you go.
We know. I'm just telling. I do it now.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
She making macaroni and cheese. I taught her how to make macaroni and cheese,
Uh-huh.
and it was good. But she wanted to put her own little twangs on it and stuff like that, and she started putting sour cream in it because she seen it on YouTube somewhere. So I'm like, "What's that weird taste?" And she's like, "Oh, you don't take." I think I don't like that. She was mad. But it's I like it. It's good. I said, if you like it, fine. I don't like it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I don't like it. Other people don't like it. You like it because it's sour. Sour cream ain't got no place in macaroni and cheese.
I have to agree with you on that. That sounds very odd.
No,
that sounds very Caucasian.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's white folk putting their little bullshit in the game. So she finding this stuff on YouTube and she trying different things. And then when she took it out. Everybody started praising her macaroni and cheese, and now she feeling good. Like, okay, everybody like, yeah, that's the whole point. Stop. Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, just let's leave. Let things work the way they've been working. You don't need to always change things up. It's okay, add change here and there, but sometimes, if you're gonna change the things, make sure it ain't sour cream.
Yeah.
That sounds good and terrible.
Sour cream is excellent on tacos.
This was a black woman, y'all. So when me and my ex-husband were first married, we had lived with another couple. We were all roommates. This lady used to try to compete with me in cooking. This lady on everything. I don't believe in Sky Daddies, y'all, but on my ancestors, she put cinnamon and macaroni and cheese.
Cinnamon?
On everything. I swear on everything I love. All my ancestors.
That's some of the most disrespectful, diabolical stuff I ever heard. Cinnamon?
And she was from Alabama.
Wow.
And she was from Alabama.
This couldn't have been no black woman.
I swear. She was from, yes, she was.
Cinnamon on macaroni and cheese.
Yes. She got mad because her ex-husband, I think they're divorced now too. She got mad because he would never eat her cooking. Because she, never mind. I'm not going to go into all that. But he would eat my cooking. And she was calling herself, I guess, being fancy. I don't know, y'all. But she put cinnamon in her macaroni and cheese. That was the most interesting thing I think I've ever had the displeasure of tasting. It was so egregious. It was the most egregious thing I think I've ever tasted next to seafood. It was in cornbread.
Listen, y'all. For y'all who don't know, Destiny don't like seafood. Now, mind you, I can eat fish and I eat shrimp, but other seafood I agree with her. I don't like lobster. I don't like clams and scallops and all that stuff. I don't really like that other seafood, crab, whatever. But she say she don't like cornbread.
Cornbread.
Never in my life have I ever met anybody, white, black, Puerto Rican, or Asian. I ain't never met nobody that don't like cornbread, and she stand on it. She don't like it.
I think cornbread should be illegal. If I was the president, I would make cornbread illegal. It should be against the law to eat cornbread. Make it do anything with the cornbread. It's terrible. I despise cornbread. It's the worst thing on planet Earth.
Yeah, that's
Next to some Caucasians.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work for you. I ain't never in my life. Cornbread is so versatile.
Ew.
Look, hot water cornbread, Jiffy mix.
Oh
cornbread.
my God, especially hot water. Oh my God. I would throw you out the window, Stephanie, if you brought me some damn hot water cornbread. I would throw you and that cornbread out the window.
Well, whatever. I mean, I can't argue with you because you don't even like putting your mouth on ding ding. So
yeah, that should be against the law too. If I was the president, I would make that against the law too. It would be no oral copulation.
See what we dealing with, chat? This is a grown woman who don't want she don't want no thing in her mouth. It's crazy. African is home in the super chat with that 10-piece. Appreciate love. Said 78. EJ said he hard headed. Yeah, I peeped that. He was still drinking and partying after his accident. He didn't change his habits. After the Blu-ray situation wasn't finna change either. I still respect EJ, but damn, yeah, I heard that too, bro. I heard that too. Yeah. Everybody says Chassie, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That your sister, you know what I'm saying?
I don't give a damn about like cornbread. I don't give a damn I think it's terrible. I hate cornbread. Like with the strongest. If cornbread was a human, off with his head. Off with his head. Like I hate cornbread. But I have a reason to dislike cornbread, y'all. So growing up, right, we was very, very, we was some po folks. And my mother sometimes, only thing we could eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner was hot water cornbread and Karo syrup. So I imagine eating that for like 2 months straight. You'll probably hate it too.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I understand what you're saying. If all you had to eat was cornbread for 2 months straight, I could see how you get tired of it. But me personally, if all I had to eat was pussy for 2 months, I don't think I can get tired of it. I'm just saying. And to me, cornbread is pussy. You know what I mean? Hey, ain't no way in hell I'm finna get tired of that. Never. I don't know what you're talking about. Cornbread is soul food to the core.
Well, they can throw that damn soul food part out the goddamn window. I do not like cornbread. I just do not like it. And I hate when people try to tell me, well, you got to have my mother. I don't give a good goddamn Filipino. Jesus made cornbread. I don't like it. I don't give a damn who makes it. It's terrible. I don't like it. I just don't like it. My mother can cook her ass off. And yeah, she's from Chicago, a black woman from Chicago. She can cook, but I don't give a good goddamn who makes cornbread. It's a solid no for me.
Well, I get it though, because I know some people who hate bologna, and I love bologna, but some people hate it because they grew up and that's all they had to eat for like a year straight. Literally, all they had to eat was their moms go to the store, get a couple packs of bologna, and they would eat that breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They got so sick of bologna, they hate bologna. If they even hear bologna, they hate it. They ready to fight you. And I love bologna. You know what I'm saying? But they hate it.
No. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was home, we went to the home of the hoagie. Anybody from Chicago, y'all know who? I mean, you've been to Chicago 78, home of the hoagie. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! I wish we had one out here in Houston.
Listen, people don't know.
That shit melted my entire heart.
A lot of people.
Y'all, let me tell y'all a funny story, right? So when me and my little brother was flying back, because we went to Chicago to visit my mother for her birthday. So we was flying back, right? My little brother gave me a gummy, and we ate it like an hour before our flight took off. Well, once that gummy kicks in, My brother said I got on the airplane. He said he could not stop laughing because he said my bangs were sticking straight up. I look like there's something
Oh,
about Mary.
you had the alfalfa? Wow.
Sticking up like this. I look like there was something about Mary. And I was walking it like I thought I was moving fast and shit. I guess I was walking really slow. And I think I have something going on. I can't consume, cannabis because it makes me sick for whatever reason. So I was feeling nauseous. So they kicked me off the airplane, make a long story short.
Wow.
And my brother called. He called the Chicago Police Department the next day because he thought I was missing or whatever. Uh, and the detective told him that I was probably at the bar drunk somewhere.
Right.
My ass got kicked off the airplane. But he said he could not stop laughing. He said my bangs were sticking straight up. I guess one of the little flight attendant people said they
Right.
knew something was wrong with me because she said I was moving like what them zombies or what?
Walking
Yeah.
Dead.
Please don't give me no edibles. I just don't do good with edibles.
You gotta be careful with edibles. You gotta have a tolerance because edibles is not like smoking. Like when you smoke, it hits you pretty much within the first minute or two. But edibles will hit you once it starts digesting on your system. So you think it ain't doing nothing. I made that horrible mistake. You know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys had some brownies that he made with some cannabis butter and stuff like that and all of that. So it was infused with the brownie. I was hungry. I was drinking already. And I seen the brownies and I said, hey man, let me get one of these brownies. He was like, man, go ahead, get what you want. So I took like 3 of them, put them on the plate. I'm sitting there and I ate one. I'm like, man, these brownies good as hell. This motherfucker tastes kind of weird though. It got like a little herbal taste to it. He's like, oh man.
You thought you was eating some healthy shit, probably.
Yeah. He like, oh man, I forgot to tell you, man. Them got bud in them, you know what I'm saying? It got some THC shit in them. So I'm like, I don't feel nothing. I'm drunk already, but I don't feel nothing like this. So I ate all 3 of them. Okay.
Ooh, I know you was dead.
Listen, I was cool for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes hit, and I'm telling you right now, I never want to feel that again. I'm talking about I was flying through space. I'm like, man, I'm finna die. Man, I'm seeing John F. Kennedy assassination in my head. I'm seeing Richard Nixon being a racist. I'm seeing Donald Trump and fighting Barack Obama in a boxing ring. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with me? This is crazy. So, yeah, they did me dirty. I had to go. I didn't want to go to sleep at his house because I don't like going to sleep around niggas. You never know what niggas on.
These are facts. These are facts.
So yeah, I called my wife to come pick me up. I left my car by the homie house, but I took my keys with me. And she came and got me. I went to sleep in my house. And I woke up a full day later. A whole day.
I slept in the airport. You know, them little ass chairs. It was terrible. Oh my God. Yeah, I just cannot do edibles apparently. And I guess my little brother said that it was 200 milligram and he split it with me. So I guess we both had 100 milligrams. I don't know how the weed stuff works with the milligrams, but I just know I don't want to do it no more. Especially because he said I was on the airplane looking like there's something about Mary. So you was talking about, sucking penis. So maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe that's what that was. I don't know that. Yeah. So you don't eat. I thought you ate edibles till 78.
No, I eat edibles now. Like now that I can tolerate them, because now I know. But now I look at the milligrams and what's what. Like the homie.
So what is the milligram? Like what is considered?
Well, House Potato Bud, he got a website.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulled up to the Vegas meet and greet. He showed a lot of love. He gave us so much bud and edibles, and everybody at the meet and greet had some. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get some more from him.
I'm not having none though.
You gotta have none. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm gonna get some more from him before this next meet and greet in August, and I'm gonna order some, and then people who want to try it can try it. But he got some good. His stuff is good. It's a good tolerance. It's a good. I don't know what the how much.
Milligrams is.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember, but I do know I got high for sure. I got high.
Your ass is stupid. 78. Did
I
you
got
get the munchies? Did you get the munchies?
Yeah, well, I get the munchies, you know what I'm saying, all of that, you know. But it's not like smoking though. Smoking would give me more munchies than eating the edibles. Smoking really give me the munchies. I remember when me, Stephen L, Ratchet, and Cadillac Red was at the Plant 13, and I forgot we were smoking. We were smoking some shit that them niggas bought, and
You see, that's how you know I can't suck penis too, 78, because I don't even know how to smoke. So that's how you know I'm good and terrible at it. That's why it should be against the law.
what you say?
That's how you know I can't suck penis, because I don't even know how to smoke. I just don't know what to do.
Well, first of all,
So,
I don't believe for 1 second that you don't know how to suck penis.
no, I don't. I don't.
No. You do. You just
No, I don't.
You choosing not to because you don't like to do it, but you
I
ain't
don't
saying
know
you
how.
don't know how.
I don't know how.
No, cut it out.
Just don't know
Cut it
how
out.
to do it. I'm telling you, it should be illegal. I'm trying to tell you.
Mhm.
Yeah, oral copulation should be illegal. I'm gonna write that. Make that a law.
Talking crazy. Now, just so you know, don't nobody in the chat believe you. You know that, right?
They do. Yes, they do.
Don't
They
nobody
all
believe.
believe me. Yes, they do.
No, nobody in the chat.
78. I want to bring something else up too, though. It's something that I've been seeing has been getting on my last good black nerve. I'm seeing black people, saying like, "Oh, well, he said the N word with the hard ER BS." I don't give a good goddamn that he said it with the A, the N, the L, NOP, QR, QRS. No, nobody who ain't us should be saying the N word. I don't give a good goddamn.
Who are you talking
What
about?
kind of I keep saying, these people saying, well, they said the N word with the hard ER.
Oh yeah.
Like it's the difference. I don't care I don't give a good goddamn what kind of vowel or consonant they put at the end of it. Nobody should be saying that but us, and we really shouldn't even be saying it. But if anybody should say it should be us though. I don't care. The only reason why black people even pronounce it with the A anyways, for the most part, because the colloquial version of it is because it was passed down from my ancestors to us.
That's right.
Our ancestors learned the pronunciation from a lot of these caucasoids from Europe. That English wasn't their first language neither, so they didn't know how to say it correctly. So they taught our ancestors how to say it incorrectly, and we just been saying it like that forever. Stop with that BS, the hard ER. I don't give a good goddamn how they use it. It's a solid no. Hell no. And that's how we should all stand by that, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree. And shout out to my brother Stephen of the Mizak with the 2-piece in the super chat. Appreciate that love. He said Destiny Black just convinced me to roll up.
Well, roll up, Stephen.
Well, I agree with you when it comes to the N-word stuff. I've been saying that for years. I think that a lot of people, we make excuses about the N-word and we say stuff like, well, in reality, the reason why we call each other nigga constantly is because we were taught that was our name. That's who we were. So our slave masters and the overseers, their country, we were from the South. Their country accents, when they came over from Europe, they developed a dialect that was real country that we call country now. But they use words, they put an A for the ERs, for everything. Hater, player, sucker, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, right?
Yeah.
That's what they did. We learned that from them. So when they call us nigga, we started repeating that, thinking that was who we were. Later on, we found out that the actual word was the NIGGER. However, it's very rare that we ever get called that in our life. Usually, when somebody racist, they call you nigga. You nigga.
Yeah.
You dirty nigga. They don't say nigga. I ain't never been called a nigger in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I always be called a nigga. If somebody's saying something to me, it's that. So we got that bad making excuses for.
Yeah, these others saying the N word with the hard E. I don't give a damn what they pronounce it with an ER or A, LMNOP, QRSTUV. I don't give a good goddamn how they do it. It's a solid no. Don't do it. Just don't do it. No.
That's right.
Absolutely not. We shouldn't even be tolerating it. I don't even understand how we come to these conclusions. And the further thing too, just because they call you the N word, I mean, nigga don't know a color, nigga know a state of being. If
Yeah,
you act like a nigga, therefore you are a nigga. You could call them okay, nigger. Back to them because I mean they're acting like who's acting like the nigga actually. Thank you. You know what I mean?
The greatest niggas on this planet is white folk. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay, because it came from them. That word came from them anyways. So yeah, we need to let them have that. Yeah, we need to stop that though. That's been one of the things that I've never heard you say that. So I just want you to know that I've never heard you say that silly shit. But I've been seeing it way too much, and I just see way too many Black folks keep repeating the same thing over and over again. And then you got these others coming on there agreeing with us because of course they are. Because he said it with the hearty. I don't give a damn how he said it. It's a solid no.
Indeed, absolutely.
Yeah. He said he's been waiting since 11/03/1980. Shut up, Steven.
Steven, the Mizak talk crazy. Yeah, but
that's it.
Yeah, y'all listen, y'all. We finna get up out of here, but don't be listening to Destiny. Y'all know that whenever women try to downplay their head game and all that, that means they're a monster and they're gonna kill you.
Okay, that's a lie. You believe that?
Listen, brothers, we know how that go. Because women be like, nah, I don't do this, nothing. Next thing you know, they took your soul from you. You know.
Okay, you believe that? But first of all, I ain't gonna be. Yes, I don't even suck on suckers, so I mean, it's just not gonna be happening. So
okay, now I know you capping. Tootsie Roll Pop?
No, I ain't had a Tootsie Roll Pop in a month of Sundays.
A blow pop?
I don't even know the last time I had one. Yeah, I have not had any of those in a month of Sundays.
Super duper cap. Pop
Bye, Steven. I will not. Absolutely not. That is disgusting. Yuck. I'll pay for you to get some hair before I do it. Just won't do it. Just can't do it. This against my religion. I'm a part of the, no oral cop Christianity.
Okay. That's cool. Well, if you don't do that, then I know you do other things very well to make up for it.
No, I don't know what the hell these other things are neither.
Destiny, cut the cap now.
Okay, I don't know what these other things are.
Too hard now, Destiny. I'm trying to rock with you, but you capping too hard now. You don't do nothing good. Okay.
I don't know. I cleaned up a house really well. Shit, that's about it. Might be able to decorate something if you like, certain things. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. I make macaroni and cheese better than you. That's for sure, though.
You can't make macaroni and cheese better than me.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm about to put you to shame.
I admire your confidence, right?
You gonna admire my mac too.
Listen, if you make macaroni and cheese better than me, I promise you, that day, I ain't want to say nothing.
No, go ahead and say it. Just say it, because I'm about to show you.
No, I'm telling you right now, if you make macaroni and cheese better than me, I'm fucking with you, and you gonna give me some head. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'm getting some head that day. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no fucking way. I got to tame you. Ain't no motherfucking way. You finna make macaroni and cheese better than me and just be walking around here bragging. No, I got to tame you, ASAP Rocky.
I'm trying to tell you, we're gonna have a macaroni and cheese cook-off, y'all. I'm about to smoke his ass. Okay. I'm about to roll him up and smoke him.
You smoke up to the meet and greet, right?
You said what?
You come to the meet and greet, right?
Yes, I'm saying. But I'm about to, we're gonna have this macaroni and cheese cook-off, and we're not gonna tell you who's who.
Okay, we could do a blind taste test. I guarantee you they're gonna fuck with my shit better than yours. Okay. Ain't no way in hell. Listen, if your shit I'm gonna be honest now. If your shit tastes that good, I promise you, I'm gonna acknowledge it, I'm gonna respect it, and I'm gonna fuck with it heavy.
Yes, and that's what you're gonna do. And you're gonna change the name of your channel to Destiny's Mac and Cheese.
Oh, damn.
For TV. No.
Damn, you talking like that? Yeah, okay. Let's see then. Let's see what we're gonna do. But we're gonna get up out of here though, y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining us on this good cook. I know I was late in the afternoon today. Check me out tonight. I'm gonna be with Stormy tonight talking about this. Me and Stormy gonna be breaking down this boxing on Rumble.
Stormy be talking crazy. Stormy, I'm gonna put you in a headlock, Stormy. I got this headlock waiting on you.
Oh, Stormy, she got a headlock waiting on you, Stormy. The sensei,
Yeah, I've been
she got a headlight waiting on you.
yeah, I've been practicing me and Buttercup. Where'd she go? Yeah, Buttercup. Oh, y'all, and then 78. I gotta bring Buttercup with me to the meet and greet. Me and her have we both have anxiety separation, so
Oh,
she
that's
has
cool.
to come.
Yeah, you bring
Yeah.
her. I'll let her when you have to meet and greet. I'll let her stay with my dogs.
First of all, what we won't be doing.
I'll let her stay with my dogs. You know what I'm talking about?
First of all, that's what we won't be doing is letting Buttercup stay with your damn dog. Buttercup is not a fighter; she's a lover. I don't know where her little fluffy ass at. So y'all better love cats because she's coming.
Okay.
Buttercup is coming. All right,
Yeah,
y'all. Love
yeah,
y'all.
we're gonna be on Storm. I'm gonna be on Stormy channel on Rumble tonight.
Okay, send me the
I,
link. Well, not the, send me the so I can watch the channel.
yeah, I'll definitely
Watch
send it.
over.
I'll send it. I'm gonna share it on my YouTube too. But I'm gonna send it
Okay.
out. We're gonna be reviewing the Mike McCallum and James Tony fight. I think tonight is the night. Stormy, is it tonight or am I wrong? I think tonight is the night for it.
Stormy, you know I love you, but yeah, I'm gonna have to put you in a headlock because you was talking crazy to me last time. You was
Oh, Stormy
telling
was
me.
getting at you? He was getting at you?
No, it was jokes. It was all jokes. It was
Oh,
fun.
okay.
It was funny. I think I said something silly. I'm always saying something silly.
Okay.
He was lighting my ass up. But yeah, I got a headlock for him.
Yeah,
Wait.
Stormy ain't got no filter. Stormy gonna give. He gonna get Stormy and Drew Titan and BFTB gonna all give you the business.
Y'all,
Then
yeah, all y'all. Exactly. Matter of fact, y'all ladies, if y'all want to know why my face is so shiny, 78 and Drew and BFBT sent me their skier can line, and it's called why my skin is so sexy.com. Go
oh
to
wow.
78, yeah. So they'll send you their skier can line. Yeah.
Okay. I
No, I'm
appreciate.
playing. All right, I love you guys. Bye.
All right.
Now
I'll
have
talk
me
to you
hang
later.
at 78.
I'll talk to you in a minute, beautiful.
Okay, babes.
All right, peace. Hey, salute to y'all, man. Much love to the chat. Super chat. Everybody came through showing love. Cash app. We will holler at y'all in a minute. We up out of here though. Deuces. Check me out on Stormy B Man joint tonight. We're gonna be reviewing them fights. Let me know.